I use a number of different implements in my burning. As you can see here, I have two separate incense burners. I use the one for mixes, and the other one, which is empty right now, but I will fill in a minute, I use for just burning Agarwood, which if you don't know what that is the wood from which oud oil is extracted. The juice we're all addicted to, and the incense grade is a higher grade than what the oil is made from, but the scent is all in the same boat. So I use white rice ash. I guess they burn the ash, and I filled my incense burners with it. And the thing about the white ash is that it breathes, and therefore the bottom of the incense burner circulates air as well as on top of what you're burning. Okay, so as you can see here, both burners are filled with ash. The other main utensils I use are a pair of tongs, which I use to hold the charcoal briquette when I'm lighting it, and then a little spoon that I use to move the briquettes and the ash and the resin around to create the ideal burning environment. These are the briquettes I use. They're made from charcoal, and I recommend them highly. The reason I recommend these over what many incense stores sell is that a lot of the briquettes have saltpeter in them in order for the briquette to light quickly, and saltpeter just happens to be like poisonous. So I've opted for the old school charcoal, and I'm going to light that in 1 second. Okay, so I took a match and I lit the two pieces of charcoal. You can just see how it burns on the edges. A little bit of love and blowing will make it burn faster, but it really takes about 10-15 minutes to get the charcoal fully white and covered with ash. So here's the ash in both my burners. I can actually smell a little bit of whatever I was burning in the mixture burner, and I also like to use a feather sometimes just to help the I think this is a quail feather. It helps to make the ash start to the briquette burn a little quicker. Anyway, I'm going to talk about some of the products I use to burn while this gets good ash on both of these. So these are a couple of different sources of agarwood. In fact, this is the wood from which springs forth the magical oud oil. I have some agarwood here from Laos and also some from Malaysia. The price of agarwood, incense grade agarwood, ranges anywhere from like $3 a gram to $100 a gram, maybe even more if there's some, mythical tree out there in Cambodia that's been there for 150 years. And basically what the Agarwood is it's a sort of a pine type tree, and in the wild it would become infected. Not all trees, but some trees would become infected, and the tree would then produce a resin which fends off the infection and secretes the resin, which is burned as agarwood. What we're looking at here is some frankincense from my favorite source of the resin, Enfleurage in New York City. Frankincense is a tree which is also going extinct, but there is a lot more of it than there is of agarwood, and this is what's called black frankincense. It comes from Oman, which is generally regarded as the primo frankincense source in the world. This is loose sandalwood. It's yellow in color. If you warm it up, it'll actually congeal into a resinous ball, not unlike the frankincense. I got this in a swap, so I'm not sure where it's from. Historically, the best sandalwood has come from Mysore in India, but that's pretty much extinct. Most of the sandalwood now is either coming from Australia or a Pacific island called Vanuatu. This is Bakhoor that I got from an Islamic gift seller. Bakhoor is burned throughout the Middle East. It's that perfume smell that you smell in the bazaar and in people's homes. This particular Bakhoor has oud wood unsi, which is another Somalian resin, and then they'll take spices and perfume and roll it all together and get this extremely rich smell. I'm not a big fan of Bakhoor, but this one is not overpowering, and it's from a very good source, and I like to sweeten things up a little with it. Alright, so here we are about 10-15 minutes later. You can see that both of the briquettes have ashed over. What I do next is I kind of build a little wall around each of them with the ash. The idea is to create hot temperature, but not so hot that the resin or wood burns too quickly. So I'm building kind of like a little fortress here. Gonna do the same thing here. This will probably smell because there's old stuff in there. Like I say, I like to really keep my oud wood clean. Anyways, so I'm gonna get some let's see, this looks like it might be a piece of Malaysian. I'm gonna put it This is a big chunk. Yeah, there's already some smoke coming off of the old burner. Anyway, I'm gonna put this big chunk on. What the heck? Oh, you only live once. I'm gonna put that on there. Sorry, I just am coming off pneumonia, so yeah, and I promised somebody who loves me that I wouldn't be burning for a while, but hopefully she won't see this. Anyway, so I can already get one of the most out of this world scents coming out of the Agarwood. I don't know how to describe it. It's like well, you're gonna have to try it yourself. I'm not Shakespeare with this stuff, but it is starting to burn a little bit. It has like a sweet, dark, mysterious odor to it. Unlike anything else. And I'm going to put this piece of, I'm going to let it burn a little longer, because once I burn the frankincense, it really kind of dampens the smell of the oud. But this is really nice oud. Really, really nice oud. Trust me. And let's see. I'm going to use my other pliers just to show you. You can see the smoke coming off of it. And it's really amazing stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go with the frankincense now. And of course I missed, which is why you need the pliers, because this stuff can get very warm. So the frankincense will start burning right away. It really creates quite a rich resin. But anyway, the smell I'm getting right now is indescribable. It's not perfume. It's like taking a vacation in the jungle, and everything just coming to life around you, and like your nose feeling the beauty of the universe. And that's way beyond my state of poetry. But that's how I burn. I love it. And if anyone's interested, I'm happy to share my resources.